In this video we'll learn about macro, and this is little different from the other things that we have done in our Excel. It is very useful tools to record the step and then repeat the step, and it will definitely save our time. So I have written 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 up to 10 numbers I have written. What I want to do, I want to record the steps. So what exactly we want to do, let me give you the idea. First, select a number and copy it. Then go to a particular line or cell. Then go to the tools, and we have macros. Under macro we have record macro. So click that one. So now my steps, whatever I'll do, it will record here. And let me select the cells, group of cells, all the 10 cells, and paste there. So 6 is there. You can copy any cell, but before recording you have to do this. Once I have done this, now come back and select 1 to 10 and copy it. Go back and select the cells, right click, paste special, and under paste special I am selecting the multiple. So what exactly will happen, this one will multiply, already I have copied this, it will multiply with 6, and then the result will be pasted here. It will not directly paste it. 2 already I have copied, so I am pasting in this cell C3, but it will be multiplied with the present cell data and it will give us the data. So if I click OK, you will find the multiplication table of 6. Let us write the multiplication table of 5. So for that, so now I have to stop it. Already I have done one macro recording, so let me rename it to macro recording 2 and save it. So now let me select 5, copy it, go to the particular cell, tools, macros, run macro, identify your file name, standard dictionary, and here macro recording 2, run it, and you can see the multiplication table of 5 is running here. Let me take 9 here, let me copy it, come back to my cell, tools, macro, run macro, locate your macros, select the macro and run it, and you can see my macro is running quite nicely. We have learned how to create the macro and how to run the macro. Now let us create some user defined function. So go to the tools, under macro, click this organize macros, and then our OpenOffice base. So let me click this. Once I click this one, it will open the OpenOffice base macros dialog box, and you can click the edit button and start editing the file. Okay, but somehow you see this is our file where I am creating this. You can save your file inside the my macro also. Under standard toolbar, in the module we have already, you can see one number 5 user defined function I have created. So let us see what this number 5 means. This is what is this function actually do. So let me click the edit button. Once I click the edit button, you can see my dialog box opened up, and you can see some codings written here. So you can see what I have written. Once you open this dialog box, you will find that sub, main, and sub it will be there. Okay, by default this two line will be there. You have to write your own function like this. So I have written function number 5. Number 5, that is the name of the function, equal to 5. That means it will return 5, and end function. So function, and then this number 5 is the function name. It can be anything. So let me write another function. So I'll be starting with function captain. Function captain, then closing the bracket, then captain equal to, I'm saving some name here, Virat Kohli. Okay, I have saved the name. Then I'm writing and function. So this is my another function with the name captain, and what I have written, you can see I have written function, and I have started the function. This is my starting line, and this is my ending line. So ending line will be end with end function. Starting line will start with function, and then the name of the function. It can be any name, and then two brackets under the captain, and then equal to, and then whatever you will write, it will come. Whatever you will write, it will come in our Excel. So what exactly I mean, you will see now. So let me save the file, close it, and let me open our file here. Let me write captain and hit enter. Once I click enter, you can see Virat Kohli. It is displaying the Virat Kohli. So this is a function. Okay, this is a function that I have created where we have passed 0 value. We have not passed any value, just I have created Virat Kohli. I have created one function with name captain, and opening and closing bracket. Remember, the function name must start with equal sign. Then click enter, and it will display Virat Kohli. Let us add another function. So for that, go to macro, organize macro, OpenOffice base, and then edit. Now you can see I have already written there. Let us add some function which will take the data from the cell here. Okay, from the cells. So what I am doing, I am writing another function, function function, and compare. Okay, I have written, and then I am taking some value A and B. It can be any right now I do not know what is this a and b, but inside the compare function, if two values, anyone give two value, then what it will do? So it will directly compare. So let me write the if else statement. So I am using a basic if else statement. If a is greater than b, then what we will write? Then the compare must return a, which is the greater one. Okay, or we can write like this: greatest value is, and let me change the name, max. Compare max. So this is my function name, and now if a is greater, so a must return, else if a is not greater, then b will be greater or equal to. So I can write here else compare max must return b, and then we have to and if and function. Okay, so I have written my function like this. Let's see this compare max will work or not. So let us write and see whether our function is working or not. So what I do, let me write starting with equal sign, then compare max, and inside the max we have to put two values. So let me write 32, and then we will not use comma, we'll use this, and another value, let me write 54. Close the bracket. So this is what I have written, and then let me click enter, and you can see the maximum of those two values, 32 and 54, is 54, and it is showing me the value. Let me see whether, so this is how it is taking, and you can also create your own function. So I have created two functions. One, in one function we have not, or back row, or you can say in one user defined function we have not given any input from user side, and just I have written captain and it is showing me Virat Kohli. And in another function I have written compare max, and then I have to give two values that I have given, and what it will do, it will compare between 32 and 54, and it will return the maximum out of that two. This is how you can create one. You can create your function. Let us see something like let me write some value here, 45, 67, and now what I am doing, I am writing the function compare max, and then here I am giving, instead of writing 45, I am writing A17 and A18, and now I'm comparing these two. So you can see easily that these two value compared, and I have now the maximum out of these two. Okay, so what is the benefit of using giving cell reference is that now if I change the value 56, if I change the value here, you can see it is changing the, it is taking the highest number automatically. Okay, it is comparing these two cell it is comparing, and out of these two, whichever is greater, it is showing me that. Okay, so this is how with the help of macro you can create your function, you can create your function which will return some value. You can create a function with some argument, okay, and it will return something that whatever you want it to return. Let us see how to sort the data here, and for that what you can do, let me record the steps here. So for that what can be done, let me select this, go to this tools, macros, record macro. So it is now recording. Okay, and let me sort it this with in ascending order. So if I click this, it will be arranged in ascending order. Let me save the file by stop recording, and I am saving it inside the my macro standard module 1. My file is this one. Here also I can save it inside the module 1. Okay, I can save it inside the module 1, but I am saving it inside my module 1 inside my macros. Reason I will be showing you very soon, but let me save it first. So it is my sorted data. Save this file, and let me see the code behind this. For the tools, macro, organized macros, OpenOffice base, and then click the edit button. Once I click here, you can see up to this we have written, and this is what is my sorting of data. Okay, so here you can see an automatically generated code, and this code if you write, then you will get the sorting of data. So this is how, in case you do not know how to write the code for anything, you can record it, and if you come back to this window, that is this standard coding tool window, then you can find that already the code is there for you, and you can read this code or write this code to anywhere to get the same kind of result. So this is what we have done in this video. I hope the macro is clear to you, and please share the video with all the students who is in class 10 right now and having IT, and I hope the video is clear to you. Concept is almost very easily I have shared here. With the macro you can do more complex thing, but in your syllabus it is just mentioning the simple thing you must know. So I have shared the simplest examples with you. Please keep on practicing, and thank you for watching the video till the end.